Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly reading for the month of December 2016. I am Renee Michelle and this is my channel Chronicles of Hoodoo, an extension from my old channel on YouTube, Chronicles of a Hoodoo Spiritualist. I want to welcome all the new subscribers, welcome to the family, welcome to the club, and I'll thank you guys for the likes, the shares, and the comments. Okay, if you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so by emailing me at chroniclesofhoodoo@gmail.com. The private reading is $150 for an hour or more, depending on how long. It's no longer than an hour, hour and a half. And then if you want spiritual work or spiritual consultation, that is also $150, and it's also an hour to an hour and a half. All right, then Sagittarius, let's see what's going on with you this month. Happy birthday to you all. So what's going on beneath the surface? Ooh, stop it. Y'all are acting real immature. That's what's going on beneath the surface. You really are like, I don't want to do it. I feel like y'all are throwing tantrums, like it is like back to third grade with some of y'all. Ooh, y'all need to watch it. So coming into this month, right, I feel like there's a lot of worry and a lot of stress. I feel like it's a lot of worry and a lot of stress about a lot of different things. But I feel like for most of y'all, it is finance. The money is just not right no matter what you do, how you do it. Whoa, I don't want to end up out on the street. But listen, I cannot get my finance together. It's because you're living above your means. The reason why you are stressed out and worried about money is that you're buying stuff that you don't need, or you're buying stuff that you really should not be buying at this current place in time. There are things that you can return to the store. There are things that you can sell. And you need to look towards doing that, Sagittarius, to balance out your world and your life. At the beginning of the first week of December, I feel like y'all are quickly becoming sad. I feel like you're quickly becoming sad about a new love interest or a new spark in an old relationship. And I feel like it has something to do with an earth sign, a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. But I feel like this person feels like y'all are starting new love, but I feel like you're sad because I feel like you don't really want to do that. I don't feel like you're there yet. I don't feel like you want to do it. I don't feel like it's something in your heart. Like, do we really need to start over, or do I really want to start the relationship with this person? The second week of the month has the Two of Clubs and the Three of Hearts. So I feel like you've recently gotten rid of or stop being around somebody that's so social, meaning the socializing that you've been doing, right? I feel like you're looking for a new pathway, a new way to do it. Like, okay, maybe I shouldn't hang around with this crowd no more. I should start to hang around with this crowd because they have more of what I'm interested in. But on the social front, there's something you moving ahead. And I feel like this makes you feel secure that week. You know, like I'm secure in finding a new way to go socially, a new way to go and move on and do stuff that's socially for me. For some of y'all, I feel like you're secure in starting a new love by going out and being more social, like hanging out, you know, starting new ways. Because I feel like as you look back on the past with this certain earth sign, and you look back at what went wrong and what doesn't work, you don't see it with rose-colored glasses. You know exactly what you did, and you know exactly what they did to make the relationship not work. And what's making you more secure is to move on, right? But you don't want to move on right now. You just want to be sociable. You know you got the past in front of you and your future and the present in front, the future and the world in front of you, and you're just taking your time with it. On the third week of the month, I have the Eight of Hearts. For me, is walking away from something that you put your time, effort, and energy towards, your emotion, your love towards it, right? But I feel like this is causing you some great anxiety. I feel like you're trying to have your emotions under control about the whole situation, but on the same token, you're very anxious about walking away from this situation. In the last week of the month, I feel like you're victorious. It starts off with the Six of Clubs. So there's a victory. There's a victory in communicating, right? I feel like Oh, listen, I'm all new, but I feel like you're very emotional at this time, that you're very juvenile and very emotional. I feel like you want to communicate about this victory. Like, look, I finally was successful at this, but I feel like the more emotional you become about finally being successful at walking away from whatever you put your heart into, you can't even talk about it. It's like, it's like I feel like some of you are going spiritually, like you're going to talk with God, you're going to read the Bible, or you're just going inward in self and communicating with, some kind of like priest or something like that. Maybe you're going to say your Hail Marys or all that. But I feel like you are really looking at it going, oh man, I'm successful at doing what I was supposed to do, but it's making me cry like a little bitch. The outcome of the month is standing your ground on expanding your mind in a new way. I feel like some of you will be going back to school. I feel like others of you will be going to some countries, or if you have the money to do that, you'll be traveling to different countries and learning about the culture, learning about the food. This is something that a lot of you Sagittarius have really wanted to do over time, over your life, like really spend time in different places, in different areas, and expand your mind in a different way. So if you don't normally read books, you might start reading autobiographic books or nonfiction if you were reading fiction, like some way of expanding your mind. This is also for some of you who have been cursed. Y'all are going to stand up to y'all curses. You can do that through me, Renee Michelle, and that's at chroniclesofhoodoo@gmail.com. All right then, Sagittarius, till next time, I love you, and peace.